Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing the Ivy top, which is a keyhole halter neck top. So there are two different ways that you can make this top. I'm going to be showing you the one on the left side here, but if you wanted to do like a crisscross strap thing, all you'd have to do is just make two rectangles to add length onto the straps. So as you can see here, I'm just showing you how I would go about doing that. That's going to be the general shape, and what you're going to do is just attach that onto the halter parts and just make them long enough so they can wrap around your neck. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I might go back and make another video on how to do this version, but the other version's a little bit different, so we're gonna be hopping on into that. Someone like me, never thought that you could fall for me, for someone like me. For materials, we're gonna be using swimwear fabrics, so I have two different nylon spandex swimwear fabrics. We're also gonna be using swimwear elastic, our pattern, and just basic sewing tools. First step, as always, we're going to cut our pieces. So this is my lining fabric today, and I'm going to be cutting one of the back and one of the front. Here at the bottom, I hope that you finally see I'm not good enough. And even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think that we could be together. Then I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my self fabric, and I'm going to be cutting one of the front and one of the back. And in case you guys didn't catch it earlier, I am adding a 1/4 inch of seam allowance. My patterns do not include seam allowance. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me, for someone like me. So once you have the front and the back pieces, we're also going to cut our strap. I made mine 1 1/4 inch by 24 inches, but I do wish that I made it a little bit longer, so I'd recommend more like 30 to 35 inches. And these are all your pieces. So the first step, you're going to match the front piece with front piece, right sides together. You're going to sew the neckline here. You're also going to sew the shoulder holes as well as the bottom seam. And I didn't show it, but you're also going to sew one of those top halter necks. Leave one open and sew the other, but I'll touch on that later. And for the back, same thing. We're just going to sew the top line and the bottom line with right sides together. And then for our strap, we're just going to make it like we usually would. I'm just matching it right sides together and sewing it.
You always said we were the good ones. Like an 18-minute thriller movie.
So once you've sewn all your areas, you're going to go back and just attach elastic right on top. I'm using a 1/4 inch rubber swimmer elastic.
Oh, I never
And if you've never seen me do elastic, go watch my last video where I slowed it down and showed you how I apply elastic in real time.
like you said it's alright.
So I'm just going over the exact seams we just sewed, popping that elastic right on top.
Around to show me what you found. Says
I need to get an elastic foot. I still haven't. It's been on my grocery list for like 2 years now, but I don't know.
hope you'll end up knowing that I'm meant to last. I'm counting all the days till you come around. Or will you come around?
Alright, so once that's done, we're going to attach the front and the back piece. And to do that, we are going to flip our back piece to the right side out. We're going to insert it inside of our front piece. Make sure that right sides are together, and you're going to pin the two sides together. So just pinning across 4 layers of fabric there.
So please don't
And when we go to sew, we're going to be sewing just straight across on the left and right sides.
with that.
And since the back piece is smaller than the front piece, you're going to need to finagle it a little bit and just make sure that it's lined up before sewing.
Space, I get it like you said it's alright. So I'm counting all the days till you come around to show me what you found. Since breaking from this misery, I wish that you could see me now that you're gone. Cause you need to be alone.
Like I mentioned earlier, I left one of the little halter areas open, and that's where my hole is. So I'm going to go through that hole and take the suit back to the right side out.
Come around. Or will you come around? Oh, I never meant to hurt you.
So now for the final step, we are going to be making our strap channels. So to do this, I'm just folding over these top halter areas here. And this makes it not reversible since we're folding it over and sewing, but in some of my other videos I show you how to make that seamless. I believe it's the Dallas triangle bikini top video that I do that in, and I think I do it in one other. So you're just going to sew down these strap channels with a straight stitch. Don't worry about using stretchy thread for this part because this area isn't going to have any sort of stretch. And something that helps me make sure that this fold over lines up and it doesn't like slide so it's uneven is I actually start sewing from the middle and then go to the edge. Since you're folding over these halter areas, the hole that we left will actually be sewn up, but if you wanted to, you could invisible stitch it and just make sure that it's extra secured and make sure that it's closed. So just flip our strap back to the right side using a loop turner or a safety pin, and then we're going to take our strap and thread it through our strap channels, and that will complete the top.
Tonight I need you.
And here is the final product.
Say I got nothing.
Yeah, so this is a cute top. I did adjust it so it's a little less booby. It's pretty low cut in this clip, but I did give it a little bit less of that. Yeah, and so you can make it this way, you can make it with these straps and do a crisscross. Either way, it's a pretty cute top. I feel like this style has been around for a pretty long time, and I don't really see it going away anytime soon, so it'd be a good one to add to your collection.
Hold me tight.
And another way that you can wear this top is just get that strap and put it over your head and tie it in the back. And it gets you kind of a different look. Anyways, thank you for stopping by to my channel. I appreciate you coming here, and I hope to see you again soon.
Ooh.